Morning, all. Happy Monday morning. Well, I guess y'all liked the gathering last night. We had a hell of a group. I did post the names of everybody that participated in there, as a few people had asked me to do that, but just to kind of go over who was in there, I'll just read down the list. This is basically how the order of people showed up. Indiana Prepper 2, Grim Survival, Prepping Outside the Box, TJ Preps, Prepper Nation, Prepper Nerd, Rip Curl, Backcountry Preps, Prepper Now, Angry Prepper, NY Prepper, Fourth Dimension. And then we had folks from, why do I always forget their name? It's in the video. I say our solutions, but okay. So you got an idea who's in. We had some people that RSVP'd that couldn't make it. I understand that. A couple of them their live streams ran long, and so they didn't get in. Totally understandable. Want them to be, doing what they're doing on their sites too. That's obviously very important. Others may have forgotten, not be able to get in, whatever it would be. They're always welcome to join later on down the road. Of course, from you guys, we had a whole bunch of people. I think I invited over 60 different channels from the beginning. A lot of them never got back with me. Could be they didn't want to be part of an organization. They want to do their own thing. That's totally fine. But these are the group of people that took the initiative to get involved, I guess, if you will. So it was a really good meeting. We started off, if you haven't seen the whole thing, but I'll kind of give you the Reader's Digest version here. Started off deciding on a organization name. We had decided on the Freedom Gathering. The website will be freedomgathering.org. Prepper Nerd had found that is not a owned domain, so it is now. So that's where everything will be. We should have that website up probably by the end of the week. That will be our central meeting place, if you will, where all the information will be posted. We had talked about in the video yesterday about putting up flyers to pass out. When the website is up, I will have the flyers up there printable so you can print out as many as you want. In the meantime, I'm probably going to have those done today. If you are interested in starting to pass out handbills, whether it's putting them on cars, like I said in the video yesterday, putting them on cars, passing them out in, give it to a restaurant to let them put in the menus, going to talk to business owners, see if they'll let you put it in their window. Anything of the sort like that. I will probably have those done today. If you are interested, I will probably be able to email them out to you tomorrow. The only thing that they will not have on them is the QC code, but it will have the address for the webpage. At least you can get started to getting the word out, if you will. And, if people try to go to the website, tomorrow, Wednesday, whatever it is, it's not going to be there yet, but it will be there soon enough. So at least you can start getting your logistical side together, printing them out, or, if you got access to a Xerox machine, copying them off, doing whatever. So we'll get that going. Already working on form letters. I've had a couple of people who have been involved in things like this before. With the legalese side of writing these letters. So I've already been in contact with the people. Somebody had already sent me a couple of people had sent me templates, I guess I'll use that term, for form letters. We've already got that in the works, getting those put out. As soon as we get those ready, that will be posted on the website too. That's going to be basically phase one of the website. Of course, all of us are continuing our YouTube channels as normal with prepping ideas, setting up your mags, doing whatever, all the things that we normally talk about, that's all going to continue. This is something we're all doing on top of it, which, of course, is more on our shoulders, but I think we're all ready to take it. And that being said, I apologize. This video is up so late this morning. We didn't finish or at least I didn't finish till after midnight last night. I got up at 6 o'clock this morning and spent an hour and a half going through all the comments on the video from last night. No way did I expect that I was going to have 3,000 views on the gathering when I posted it at 11:30 at night, and by 6 o'clock in the morning, everybody had seemed to watch it. Don't you guys all sleep? Because I needed to get some, okay? Prepper Nation had mentioned something about the commercial. That's something we're definitely going to get done. It sounded like a brilliant idea. I loved where he put in how to share that information, because I was a little confused at the beginning, but I think he's right. If we all put the video up and then y'all can share that to your YouTube channels, to Facebook, to MeWe, to Rumble, to Patreon, to Instagram, whatever it was. I think that will help to get the word out. The other thing I wanted to bring up, a lot of people in the comments overnight had mentioned what Backcountry Preps was talking about, the time to action. Totally agree with him. I don't think anybody in the group disagrees. What our point is we have to do steps A, B, C, D, and E before we can get to step F. Right now, we don't have the organization. We can't just come up and say, we need to all go march on, Springfield, Illinois. Okay. We don't have the reach for that yet. This is why the first step needs to be having the central meeting place and getting everybody signed up and getting the word out. Like TJ said, she thinks we can very quickly be at 1 million people on this. I do too. I don't think it's going to take long at all. With the amount of subscribers we all have, that obviously you guys are listening to my channel right here to get this. You spread the word, that gets people involved. You get all the other channels to spread the word, that gets more people involved. If all of a sudden we have, like TJ said, 1 million people that have signed on to say, I want to do something, yes, now we can start doing the physical action items. We can go stand out in front of, like I said, in Illinois, Governor Pritzker's house or something like that. We just got to get the people first. Don't nobody think that we are not agreeing with what Backcountry Prep said. We all absolutely agree. We just got to get there, okay? Again, it's how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. You can't swallow the whole thing at once. So, please understand that. I know there were a lot of questions in there, about, what do you agree with him? We all agree with him. We just got to get there. It may take a week. It may take 2, okay? It can't take long because we don't have long to get this going, all right? It's not like we have 6 months to roll this up, because by 6 months, we could have lost everything. Hell, by 6 weeks, we may have lost everything, okay? Quote unquote, if Biden did in fact win, he gets inaugurated in 7 weeks. Guess what, guys? That's our timeline to really make our voices heard. So we need to get everything done fast. And yeah, I know it's the holidays, okay? And it's cold and whatever would be. But this is our life we're talking about. And so we need to take action. We need to all get involved. We need to get everybody possible on board. Like I said, talk to the people in your churches, in your social groups. You belong to the VFW or you belong to a knitting club. I don't care. Talk to those people. I want to get these flyers out. We want to get this website up as fast as we can so people will have heard of us. That's the big thing. Then they have somewhere to go. Because we all know there's a ton of people that are pissed off in this country and they just don't know what to do. We're trying to be the what to do, all right? So please, get out there. Truck stops. Somebody had said that they're in the trucking industry. Great. If you're on a long haul trip from Tallahassee to Los Angeles, every truck stop you set up, put flyers on the tables. If they throw them all out, they throw them all out. But if they don't throw them all out, maybe somebody else sees it and says, oh, crap, I want to get involved in this too, okay? You know, we're going to have failures. People are going to look at the flyer and they're going to throw it out, okay? Happens all the time. But there are going to be the people that read it, okay? There are going to be the people that you talk to that are actually going to listen. And they're going to be on both sides of the aisle. They're not going to be the far left, okay? The far left wants Marxism. They want communism, okay? But you have enough moderate Democrats that did this when they voted for Biden, but they didn't want to do this because they hated Trump so much, all right? Those people are probably on board too. I'd say, my guess, probably 85% of the country is behind this, okay? You got the 15% of the wacko Looney Tunes, all right? The AOC crowd, you know, who's never worked a day in their life, and they're like, where the hell's my Mercedes and my mansion? Don't waste your time with them, okay? You know, you know the group I'm talking about. You'll see it. You know exactly who not to waste your time talking to, okay? But there's plenty of good ones out there. Even though they may not agree with us politically, they definitely will agree with us on saving their job, saving their business, saving their house, whatever it would be. They're sick of wearing a mask. They don't want to take a vaccine. They're sick and tired of every company that they go to is closed. They can't find toilet paper. They're worried about food. You know, they don't have the money to pay the rent or all the back rent or the mortgage or whatever because of all these idiotic lockdowns of politicians. That's what we're talking about, guys. It's not just going to be the conservative groups that are in there. You got plenty of moderate Democrats who are going to be listening to us as well. Anybody who values the American way of life is going to be interested. Get in front of them all, okay? So, like I said, I know I've got a bunch of emails from everybody. If you're interested in getting the flyers and getting a head start, please send me an email with the subject line flyer and your email in it. The reason I asked this, I had over 100 emails this morning, plus there were almost 300 comments on the video overnight. That took me a couple hours to go through everything. Some of them were just read and like. Some of them I had to respond to. Some people had sent me ideas. I'm trying to do this as fast as I can, guys, but please understand, I'm one person, okay, and you guys are 5,000 plus. So, yeah, I'm going as fast as I can, and I do have a real job that I've got to get working on, too. But that's what I got for this morning. The gathering last night was a wonderful meeting, at least in my opinion. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I tried to get it out to you as fast as you can because I know y'all been begging for it. But that's what we got. Let's get started, guys. All right. Have a great one. Pinball out.